What's jiggy with y'all? Today on this new beautiful Money Moves Monday, I'm going to be going over a concept that I've been wanting to do for a while now. It's something that's, number one, hugely relevant among younger and maybe more inexperienced lifters, but it's also something that I credit a ton of my growth post-surgery to. And third, whether you're a lifter or not, I think there's something that you'll be able to take away, something of value from this video. So in case you just blindly clicked on this video without looking at the title, this concept that I'm referring to is accessory work, auxiliary work, bodybuilding, whatever you want to call it. So if you're not familiar with these terms, or maybe you are and you just hate it, or maybe you want to know more about what I'm talking about and maybe how you can carry it over if you're a non-lifter, stay tuned, fasten your seatbelts, and we'll get on with the video if that's cool with y'all. So without further ado, so just a quick little summary for those who may not know of what accessory work or auxiliary work is in weightlifting. For me and my club, it's typically done post-workout, but I know some people do it before and after the workouts. But accessory work is just more body weight, dumbbell, kettlebell things that maybe don't always involve a barbell and the Olympic lifts. That sole purpose is to strengthen. There's not much technique to it. A lot of it could just be bro stuff that the average person will do at the gym, but a lot of it's also core work and injury prevention things to make the little muscles that maybe you don't work in the Olympic lifts stronger, to help increase your mobility, stability in the lifts. So if you watched any of my training vlogs, you've probably seen me do maybe weighted pull-ups or some kind of abs. That's all accessory work. And among lifters who maybe don't have a full grasp on the purpose of accessory work, it can come off as extremely stupid, worthless, a waste of time. A lot of people, especially those who do it post-workout, it's the last thing you want to do after you've finished lifting big weights with the barbell and you think you're done with your workout, but you look at your programming and you have as many reps as possible dips or anything along those lines. So even me myself, I'm not necessarily always a fan of accessory work, but I grew to appreciate it once I was coming back from my surgeries. And so for those who don't know, I've had 2 knee surgeries and I've had to build back from those, and the biggest way I did it was with accessory work. I was unable to lift a barbell or go deep in a squat or anything like that. So I was doing small movements anywhere from 6 to 20 reps or even an AMRAP of typical bodybuilding movements, stuff you'll probably see in a typical gym or on the internet. But it was these small things that built up together to help prepare my body the best way I could to embrace these heavier weights when it was time. So for those who have been injured before, they understand the importance of accessory work and how it gives your body, whether it be knees, core, more stability, so that when the lifts come, the lifts will be easier. So from an injury prevention standpoint and a performance standpoint, physically, the effects of accessory work are apparent. But another side of accessory work that maybe people don't often recognize is the mental aspect. And in this instance, I'm talking about accessory work after workout. I touched on it earlier where accessory work, after you finish a long 2-hour workout, it's not the first thing that you want to do. You want to maybe stretch a little bit, pack up your stuff, and leave. So just pushing yourself to do whatever accessory work is programmed, no matter the difficulty of it. And it teaches you to push past your mental limits and what you're comfortable with. Really, as bad as it sounds, it's just something that makes you uncomfortable. But when you do it regularly, every training session, once you become more comfortable being uncomfortable, that's when you get that mental fortitude. And so that when game day comes, you're solid as a rock. So it's kind of the same idea as how the Navy puts aspiring Navy SEALs through Hell Week to weed out the ones that weren't really built to be SEALs. So obviously, that's a way more intense and admirable side of what I'm speaking about. But just from the more minor side, accessory work kind of weeds out the people who are really trying to push past what they think is their limits and challenge their mind to keep up with their body, so that when you're put in those uncomfortable positions in a competition or any time it counts, your mind will be more likely to adapt to the situation at hand. And so it's almost like my morning routine, right? If you haven't watched my morning routine video, I advise you go check that out. But so in the same way, in the morning, that you have to conquer the urge to just keep resting your head on that pillow, foregoing all the responsibilities that you have in your day ahead. Once you practice pushing past what you're comfortable with after your workout, doing movements that's is going to make you sore the next day, and doing things that are probably not the most enjoyable, that's what's going to make you physically strong and also mentally strong. And so some lifters may think, I'm an Olympic lifter, I'm not a bodybuilder, I'm just going to do the Olympic lifts, I'm going to do my squats, I'm going to do my presses, and that's enough accessory work. But I promise you, I've been tested the most mentally 2.5, maybe 3 hours after I finish up my workout, and I still have 3-5 rounds of accessory work left. So maybe for those who don't necessarily lift for sport, and you're not spending a lot of time in the gym, you can apply this the same way at any craft that you seek to get better at. So one last key takeaway from this video. If you're going to remember anything from this video, no matter your age, no matter what you do for work, no matter your demographic, if you truly want to perfect your craft, you have to practice doing what's optional after doing what's mandatory. Anyone can do the bare minimum, but you can't do the bare minimum and expect the maximum. So the more you do what's optional, the more you get comfortable doing what's uncomfortable. That's an extra step that you're taking towards your goal that not everyone else is taking. So in the case of accessory work, doing auxiliary after a 2-hour workout when it's the last thing that you want to do, that's you just slowly setting yourself apart. And when you consistently do that, that is where inevitable growth comes from. So I know I just dropped a few knowledge bombs on that one. So if you liked the video, go ahead, give me a thumbs up. Another thing I thought about, a lot of people may not have a YouTube account, so they can't give me a thumbs up or can't comment. Bro, what are you waiting for? If you don't have a Google account by now, what are you doing? Get yourself a Google account, sign into your YouTube, and start joining the 9 AM gang. It's so easy that, you know what, if y'all made it this far into the video, drop a comment, hashtag 9 AM gang, so I know you're a real one, and I know you watched the entire video through. And if you comment hashtag 9 AM gang, I'm gonna clip it, I'm gonna have my dog CJ, yo CJ, listen up. I'm gonna have my dog CJ post the comments in the beginning of my next YouTube video, shout y'all out, give y'all the attention you deserve, cause you a real one. Y'all keep making your money moves and I'll catch you on the flip.